All right. So first thing you're gonna need is the terminal, right, to be able to create a new project. So here I have that terminal command, just in case if you guys cannot see my terminal screen, to create a new Maui application on Mac. I have different video on that as well, just in case if you want to find that, you can go through that in my channel. But again, here's the script, right? Two script. These are the only two commands that we're going to use. First one is fairly simple to create a new .NET MAUI application, and second is to compile the .NET project for the iOS, at least because I'm on the Mac, so I don't want to use Android or any other for now. And if you want to run the project to your iOS device, then when compiling things, right, it expects us to provide the device UID for any simulator that you want to run. In this case, you can use any simulator. I have this one of my simulator for 12 Pro, I think, is handy here. Just in case if you wanna know how to get that, and then save it, right? You may want to save it because in future you don't want to type or find the UID for your simulator again and again. But definitely we can change that from Visual Studio once we get into Visual Studio, but for at least to be able to compile at this point, I want you to go grab any of the IS simulator UID so that we can compile. To do that, of course, you can go to Xcode and then go to the device and simulators, right? And then go to the simulators and then find any one of the simulators. So I'm using iPhone 12 Pro for 15.2 version, or any simulator that you want to run. So you can grab for any 11, 13, or whatever, right? Then just right click on that and then copy identifier, and then that should give you the identifier. So this is for my which device, so 13 Pro, so it's my, and I like to save it like iPhone 13 Pro, so that in future, right, if I want to compile, so we can again, right, we can change this anytime from the Visual Studio once we get into the Visual Studio. All right, so let's first create a project, because we cannot create a project from Visual Studio at this point. So let me head over to the my terminal. So I have that command handy here. So again, if you cannot see it very clearly, right, then this is the command that I'm using here. So .NET new MAUI -n, and then let's say what kind of project name that we may use. Okay, let's say VS okay, MAUI app on VS Mac. Okay, that's weird name, but who cares, right? So let's just create this guy. Boom, there we go. The project is created. I want to make sure I can see that. So yeah, MAUI app and VS Mac. So let's get into that directory as well, right? Because that will make us execute the rest of the command easy. So I am inside that project folder we just created. So okay, I can see all the files created over there. I can hit clear at this point just in case. Okay, perfect. So everything is there. So just in case I want to just open that folder, I mean that project from the Visual Studio first, because otherwise Visual Studio may create some additional files, and then that file may not be included in the compilation that we're gonna make from there. So from the command line, so MAUI app and VS Mac, this is the project that we just created. I'm just opening this using my Visual Studio Preview 2022 on Mac. So we are in, okay, hold on, it's opening the project. Alrighty, so we are using Visual Studio 2022 Preview on Mac. Make sure you install the same the preview version, right, for Mac 2022. but again, that's up to you. So now we have opened the project in Visual Studio. So if I am hitting any, see, you can change the simulator again, right? So I can select anything. So let me select iPhone 12 for now from here, and then hit compile, and then see what happens. So just in case if it will be okay, there we go. So the project JSON file is not, blah blah blah, right? So all these errors that I'm getting, so I want to make sure that I can compile and then run, and then be able to debug, hard reload be working and everything. So I'm just quitting that again and then reopening the project just in case if it helps. I'm just trying to show you guys what's the issue first, right? So and then we will fix that and then be able to run without any issue. So that's our goal here. Let's see if we can run this project this time. So I'm selecting different simulator or whatever, I don't care at this point, and then build, and then hopefully, and again I'm seeing the same exception. Maybe after cleaning, maybe it will help. Even the cleaning is failed, right? So that's the issue. So let's do one thing now. So let's fix this issue, because I want to be able to build, right? And then of course the Visual Studio for Mac is not a very good solution at this point to be able to build it properly, link all the files. This is the file linking issue again, right? So I mean, it's not very fully supported as of now. So let's get back over to our terminal, and then make sure, okay, we are still in that folder, right? And then make sure you have this command. So let's do one thing. Let's run that application on our iPhone 13 Pro simulator. So this is my simulator ID. Again, right, I'm trying to keep it handy for next ease. So I'm just copying this guy, .NET build run, .NET 6 iOS targeting, and then the device UID for 13.pro, and I'm running that into my the terminal in the same folder. So hit enter. So what it does is it will build the project. It will link that whatever that file that we saw exception here, right? The project.json assets.json file here. So it will link that file properly, and we will have hopefully we will have no issue running the project later. So let's see, we have to wait until it fully compile, and then of course it will run that application in the 13 Pro simulator. So I am not okay, I don't have any simulator running so far. So let's see, we have to wait for a minute. Okay, it's this build. Okay, so okay, hopefully we'll have it shortly, very shortly. Okay, there we go. The simulator is opening. I'm making it a little small, and this time I should have the default project created, right? So with the default screen for Maui and everything. So let's wait until it gets started here. Okay, still launching the simulator. This is because I'm just running my simulator for the very first time. So okay, it's almost there now. Come on, almost there. There we go. So the app is launched. So at this point, yeah, I can do anything I want. So we compile this app from the simulator, right? The terminal. So do whatever you want. So I just swipe killed. Now let's get back to the Visual Studio Mac, and then so of course we don't have to select the same simulator that we are selecting from there, right? We can select any simulator from here, even iPhone 12 or whatever, just in case, because this simulator is already running here, so that it will be faster. I'm selecting the same from here as well, and then hit play, and then see if it will be able to launch. So there we go. Yeah, no exception. And then in the simulator, it is able to deploy the application without any issue. And let me show that side by side. So okay, you see, click, click, click. Okay, it's working. Even if I put a breakpoint in my core, let me put a breakpoint over here somewhere. Yeah, breakpoint, and then click me. Yeah, even the breakpoint is hitting, and the count was 7. Yeah, I can see the 7 number here, so it will increase, and then there we go. The debugging is working. Let's see if hard reload works. Let's open main page. I'm just changing. Hey, we did it on Mac, right? So let me just save. Yeah, it's real time. You can see on the right side. So if you know are having issue, then make sure to run that command at least from the terminal once, and then you should be good. Okay, so let's try one more thing. Let me see if I can run next time without any issue. So I'm quitting my Visual Studio. Okay, I just quit my Visual Studio, and then I want to make sure that I can run the project again, right? So open solution, Visual Studio preview, and then let's see. Okay, so we have to wait. So there we go. So it's loaded, and let's see if we can compile and run without any issue this time. So okay, so running again, and it's building. Build started, and hopefully it will be quick build, because it's just a default project here, nothing so much. Come on. Now makes it fast. Okay, still building. Hopefully we will not get any exception. We should not, because I wasn't getting any exception before. So that's the very first time I was getting exception. Hopefully everyone is talking about their trying to resolve how you can resolve that exception. So there we go. So let's see if hard reload still works. Okay, let's say hey, subscribe, and then hit save. Okay, it looks like the hard reload is not working. Oh yeah, it just encountered exception, so my hard reload just got crashed. So yeah, it was working, right? So it should work. So if anything goes wrong anytime, if you not be able to compile, or if you not be able to run the application, make sure to head back over to your terminal, and then compile from there, because yeah, of course the Visual Studio is not fully ready at this point, and it may crash, but you can again run the command to build from here, and then it will again reload everything. So you can, at that point, you can just quit your Visual Studio and then come back again, and then at least this will save you some time going back and forth using your Windows to be able to run the MAUI application, just to get the feel of it, right? So at least you can learn, you can get the feeling in the Mac at least. So all right, so hopefully it will help us, and if you like the video, please hit thumbs up, or please put in any comment or feedback or anything that I can provide or improve next time. So I really appreciate that. So all right, thank you.